So, you've successfully evaded your taxes. The law came after you, but you came out on top. Now it's time to take the next logical step, robbing one of the most secure banks in your area. A tall order to be sure, but a good crew goes a long way, and Turnip Boy has one of the best. Turnip Boy Robs a Bank takes the act of committing crimes and puts a delightfully adorable twist on it. The titular Turnip Boy has been contacted by the Pickle Gang for one final job, robbing the Botanical Bank. This bank, however, is strange in that its layout changes every time an attempted robbery happens to curb any potential heists. This setup is amusing and instantly got me in the mood to start shaking people down for money. I'm not usually one for twin stick shooters. For some reason, my hands and brains have a disconnect, and I end up dying within a few rooms. Roguelites amplify this, as making most resources useless outside of runs giving me chills. Turnip Boy manages to overcome this by dialing back the RNG to a degree that makes luck less crucial than the others in the genre. The main rooms always stay the same amount of customers to rob and enemies, making information grabbing a considerable asset. The only randomized events are within elevators. Each elevator has a pool of rooms that it can lead to, meaning the same elevator will likely never lead to the same room on the next run. So I was able to check a room and decide whether I could complete the room or double back. A simple change that made it more of a randomizer than I had anticipated. This allowed me to make any run worth it, even if it was just a purely knowledge change rather than a health or weapon upgrade. I was instantly hooked, running through the bank multiple times until I had a pattern locked down. I knew what rooms were worth hitting and which I should back away from. After all, it was only a matter of time before the cops showed up, and I would need to get to my getaway driver. I must admit that I've never robbed a bank, nor have I ever played any heist game. Yet, a single run of Turnip Boy managed to make me feel like I was an expert. Before long, I was able to fill my sack full of cash to pay for my next outing to the Botanical and have enough to pay my gang. Still, the demo left me wanting to see more. With only a few weapons I could buy or pick off the corpses of security and officers, the variety was initially lacking as there were too many automatic guns, one of which could decimate the entire bank, including the first floor's head of security within seconds. However, the few guns that were different made me excited to see what the full arsenal would be when the game completely releases. So when the demo ended, I actually groaned as I wanted to see how much further I could reach before the cops managed to neutralize me. This demo was the perfect way to showcase any game. Not only was I left wanting more, but I had inadvertently become a fan of roguelites, which I couldn't play before. Mix in all the charm from the original, and Turnip Boy will be able to convert anybody into a life of crime. And I for sure will keep playing this demo until the full release. This video is brought to you by our Patreon subscribers. Please take a second to check out patreon.com/noisypixel to support independent game journalism.
Noisy Pixel.